So this is an example of how you can stretch the front of your ankle to give the extensor tendons a bit of a stretch. So you're going to start with your foot pointing up towards you, and you're going to use your hand just to pull the foot away from you, pointing your toes away and add in a little bit of extra pressure with your hand just to give the front of your foot a good stretch. So this is a calf stretch, back leg straight, heel on the floor. Going to look to hold this somewhere around 30 seconds, repeat 4 or 5 times. So this is a soleus stretch. This is going to get the lower part of your calf complex. The idea is that you have your affected leg behind you with a bend in the knee. So this is an example of ankle inversion where you're going to have a resistance band wrapped around the foot, and you're going to try and bring your foot inwards towards the other leg, but without letting it move. It's an isometric contraction, so it just works the calf and ankle muscles to just start building up a little bit of strength around the ankle. Ankle eversion, so this is going to work the muscles around the outside part of your ankle. It's an example of a resisted pull-up for the foot. You can use either a resistance band like we're using in this case, or if you've got access to a cable machine, you can add increased weight and resistance by using the appropriate cable. It's an example of double leg heel raise on a step, going through the full range, letting your heels come down as far as feels comfortable, going right up onto your tiptoes. Single leg calf raise on a step, going through the full range, letting your heel go up as high as it can and down as far as it can, as far as you feel comfortable. It's an example of a bent knee double leg heel raise on a step, allowing your heel to go through the full range of movement so that it goes all the way up to the top, and you're allowing it to come down as far as it can towards the floor. This is an example of single leg bent knee calf raise. This predominantly works the soleus and Achilles a little bit more, and you're just trying to allow your heel to come up and down, going up onto your tiptoes from the step as far as you feel comfortable. This is kettlebell isometric hold for the extensor tendons. You're going to pop your foot through a kettlebell, and you're going to hold the kettlebell in that position without moving your knee or your foot, and just hold that for the time dictated by the program. So this is an example of kettlebell eccentric lowers. So you're going to lift the kettlebell, lower the foot, so you're letting it come down so the toes are pointing away, drop the kettlebell onto the floor, take your foot out, and then repeat the exercise. So this is an example of kettlebell plantar flexion, dorsiflexion. You're going to put your foot through the kettlebell. You're going to then just pull your foot up, point your foot down as far as you can without the kettlebell falling off. So this is a resistance band exercise. This exercise can be used for a few things. One thing it activates is your hip flexors, but it also activates your extensor tendons in your foot and ankle.